Alright, this is a new jSpades video. I'm gonna try to keep this one quick. This is just to go over some of the changes to the game. There's been a few changes in this release, so just wanted to show you a few and start the game up. As you can see, there's some look and feel changes a little bit, but one of the biggest changes was to try to make things simpler, especially to start a multiplayer game. So right now, if you want to start a multiplayer game, you got the little online play button here. You click that one and it just changes the same screen. So if you wanted to start a multiplayer 4-man, kitty, whatever, you just click the button here and you start that game. Now there's no more scrolling to pick which type of game you want to play. You just play, whether or not it's public. So for right now, I don't want anybody to join this one. I'm gonna make this in private. And you click the little create button. There's also a chat feature now. You can click the little chat button and you can chat with your buddies. There's also no more invite button. If you want to invite one of your buddies, just click the name and it'll automatically send out the email after you select the email address of that person. So you don't have to click the button anymore. As soon as you pick them, it'll send the email out. The other thing to note is that the 3 boxes here, because it's a 4-player game, obviously you're one of the 4 players. These are the 3 boxes for the other people. You don't have to wait for everybody to join. If you're sitting around waiting and only 1 or 2 guys join, you can play with those people. The computer will fill in the rest of the people. So if only 1 person joins, for example, the computer will fill in for the other 2 spots. So you don't have to wait for that. The other thing is the challenge mode. There's been a change in how challenges happen. This kind of goes back to the old Street Fighter, if you're familiar with those kind of games where you can play and be interrupted by somebody. That feature can be turned off in the settings. So if you just go to settings, challenges, and you turn that off, nobody can challenge you while you're playing. But right now, if I were to start a game and somebody was had a host and they were waiting for some players, I could possibly be interrupted and brought into that game. So I'm just going to show you that real quick and start another game. Go on to this device and I'm going to go to online play, and for now I'm just going to start a 2-man game. Alright, I'm going to make this one public. Click create. Alright, so now if I go into this guy and I click the 4-man game, whoops, I'm sorry, I got to go back to single player now, so go back to solo play. Notice it changed back to main menu. Gonna go to 4-man teams, and I get the little thing, a new challenger awaits basically. So I click OK, and I join that person's game. Up here is the information on the game that I'm about to play. I can of course cancel if I don't want to play, and I can turn this feature off, just so you know. Just show you the chat button real quick. You tap this little box, just like a really old chat thing, type a message, click chat, and it shows up in your little chat window. If the other guy enters a message, I'll just enter a message for this guy here. Notice it, shows up. Done. And the host begins the game. So this is the host. You have the begin button if you're the host. I'm not going to start this game. Just wanted to show you the functionality. I cancel that. You can see now I've been canceled out of this game. The other thing is, if you have any questions, you need to get in contact with me. There's something that you don't quite understand about the game, just go to the help screen. This is it. There's a little contact link here for me at the bottom. You can click that and send me an email or something like that. Whatever, and I'll get your message. For example, if you have something that's not working. The other thing is the leaderboards. So if you go back to the online, also now you can register. Just so you know, you don't have to purchase a multiplayer. You can register and see your score in the leaderboards if you want, without actually paying for the online part. But if you go into online mode and you go on the leaderboard, you'll see the leaderboard up here. And the thing is now, there's a little bit of some notes down here if you want to improve your gamer score and how it actually is calculated. You know, the wins, the losses, overbid and underbid, leading off with a book that your partner's cut, and those kind of little things to help your gamer score out. The other thing to note, though, is that you can now challenge people by clicking on the names up here. So let's say I wanted to challenge one of these guys. You can send this person a challenge. This message that they get, you type that in, none of the personal information is sent. So for example, if you entered in your email address and it's something like that, they don't actually get this. So if you want the person to respond, you should probably give them that information. Otherwise, they'll have no idea how to get in contact with you. But just note that you can actually challenge people now. If you see somebody on here, their score is similar to yours, then go ahead and send them a challenge by all means. Just one note. See this top spot up here? You probably want to avoid that guy, okay? Just this top one, just stay away from him. Matter of fact, just consider this the loss button. Click that button up there when you want a loss. See that score? Right there, that's there for a reason. Well, actually, it's there for two reasons. One reason is because it's a damn lie and it's my game. I can put whatever I want up there. But the other reason is that, see, this wins and losses, the wins will change, but the losses won't. So just don't press that button, all right? Please don't let your mouth write a check your ass can't cash, all right? I had to show my mother what was up the other day, and it's not just a family thing, okay? It can happen to you too. But feel free to challenge anybody else on this list. The last thing, just, regarding the getting in contact with me if you need to, one of the things that I keep hearing is, I guess the rules are different in different places, so people are maybe used to scoring or something like that. That's a little bit different where they come from. Just check out the other videos. This is only based on the way that I know how to play. So like sandbags, I don't even know what a sandbag is. Also the deuces can trump aces. Most of those things can be changed in the setting screen. So you can change how the game is scored. You can change the wild cards, things like that. But just go to the help screen if you need to check out some of the rules, some of the videos. They'll tell you some of the things on how the game is scored, so that if there's any kind of confusion about that kind of stuff, those questions are answered there. And that's about it. Thank you for your time. Thank you for playing.